And we're live. Hello, guys. Good evening from New York. It's Kuya Sok once again with the members of the Team on the Go, the mentors and business owners of Team on the Go on a Thursday night for another episode of a live conversation with a special guest. And tonight, you will be enlightened about the business by our special guest as she shares her journey and story as she answers the questions that we're going to ask her during our live chat. So before we get into that, we're going to introduce ourselves. Ako si Kuya Sog, isang retired teacher galing Bohol. I came to the US more than 20 years ago to work as a teacher, retired na ngayon, and has been in this business for over a year now at maraming salamat for being with us tonight. So, good night, Che. Please introduce yourself. Cheryl?
Unmute.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are live. Ako po si Chet Costello, a mentor. And in this live, you will be learning more about online digital business with our special guest. And then thank you for watching us.
Thank you, Che. Hi, Eva. Good evening. Please introduce yourself.
Hi. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, the other side of the globe, wherever you are. My name is Eva Clark. I'm married for 38 years. I am 59 years old, mother of two, boy and a girl. I I live in Fairfield, California with my husband and cats and dogs. Um, I am I'm a proud digital business owner. And thank you for watching, guys. I hope you will learn something tonight. Back to
Yeah.
you, Sir Sok.
Well, thank you, Eva. Alma, good evening. Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening. Watch our free webinar. Sorry. Free session tonight. And stay tuned. We will learn this our business. And stay there.
Right, daghang salamat, Alma. Yes, Sigala Rosalyn, maayong
Hi
gabi.
mga higala, maayong adlaw sa inyong tanan ug maayong gabi diri sa Amerika. Rosalind Johnson here. To those who don't know me, my name is Rosalind Johnson. Gikan sa Mindanao, Philippines. Ug niya nagpuyo sa Maryland, USA. A widow, a caregiver and housekeeper, and proud a business owner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rosalyn. Yes, Benji, good evening. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, good evening from the New York City. I'm Vanji Enriquez, a digital business owner and the face behind Banji's Digital Hub. Tonight, I'm so excited to be here alongside with our panel here to interview our very special guest. Excited na po akong magtanong at matuto sa mga secret ng kanyang success tonight.
Right, thank you, Benji. So, for our guest, special guest for tonight, she's an online business coach and she's been in the business for 6 years, and she's a financial detective. She's originally from the Philippines. She currently lives in San Francisco, California, and a mother of two. Please welcome to our live chat, Coach Aaronette Hansen. Hi,
Yay!
Coach. Welcome to our live
Welcome, Coach.
chat.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, Coach.
You're welcome. We can't believe you're here.
Of course. I'm a
Yeah, we just
supportive
watched you on
coach.
Facebook. Now you're here with us.
Okay, guys, we're gonna let Coach Aaronette tell us her story first before she answers the questions that we're going to ask her tonight. Let's get to it, Coach. Tell us your story first.
All right. So my name, as you already know, my name is Arnett, originally from Baguio City, Philippines. I've been here in the United States for 20 years.
Mhm.
And yeah, I have two amazing kids married to a guy from Ireland. So I have an Irish husband. And also, being here in the US is not as that easy. So I
Mhm.
came here by myself, and after many, many years, like 13 years ago, I decided to bring my mom here because
Mhm.
life here in the United States is so hard. So, bale, kinuha ko siya, pinag-retire ko siya as a principal. I feel so bad,
Mhm.
pero I needed help to take good care of my daughter back then. Kasi dito sa United States, you can't, it's just I'm looking for a peace of mind, right?
Mhm.
And I've been missing a lot of milestone, and then magwo-work ka, and then all of a sudden you have to work like 8 to 10 hours, and your kids still in daycare, so that's not gonna be possible for her to stay in daycare for more than 8 hours, right?
Mhm.
So I decided to retire my mom, whether she like it or not, but because of that's her granddaughter, first granddaughter
Mhm.
among all nine grandsons, right? So she decided to come here, and
Oh,
we're here. I love my job, I love my career, and I love being a coach because not only that, you're creating massive impact to one person at a time. So so grateful to be here, guys, supporting
Mhm.
your journey as well. And really watching you guys grow is the most beautiful thing to see. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Aranette. So, you've been in the business for 6 years. At the same time, you're still doing your job as financial detective. So, and you're also a mom and a wife. And to me, there's a lot to do to balance that on a daily basis. So, that is why we would like to know your journey in this world of online business as you answer some of the questions that we are going to be asking you. All right, so let's get into the first question. I would like to call on Eva to please read a question for Coach Arena. It's on the screen. Eva.
okay. Here it goes. Before starting digital business, how would you describe yourself?
Wow, that's a great question. Before starting my digital business, I will describe myself as someone who is hardworking, determined, uh, responsible. Why? Because I am responsible of taking care of my elderly parents, right?
Mhm.
And deeply committed to my family.
Mhm.
Yes, I've spent years building my career. I'm actually a career woman in a banking industry. So I've been in the bank for 18 years, right?
Mhm.
I started as a teller growing up to become a bank manager, then doing investigations. So I've been in banking. But yeah, so yes, I spent years building my career in banking while also balancing my other career as a mother and doing everyday responsibilities. Like many hardworking parents, like you guys, I was doing everything I was taught to do. Work hard, stay loyal to my job, and provide stability for my children. But deep inside, there's something kulang. You know, it seems like there's still one thing that is waiting for me to do more. So I
Mhm.
knew I have big dreams, bigger goals, and bigger purpose. So, and not only that, I really don't want to stuck into a rat race. So I really thought about it that I want freedom, more
Mhm.
flexibility, more control over my life. And yes, I'm so grateful for my career, but I also realized na no matter how hard I work, time freedom was something I could never get back. So I
Mhm.
am ambitious, but exhausted. So I search, even though I am successful on paper, but still feeling limited by that traditional system. So I'm still constantly wondering na what if there's something more in life, right? And that question became the beginning of my transformation. And
Mhm.
that's where I found this digital business. Yeah.
All right, so thank you
Oh,
so much.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you, Coach Aranette. So you've been a career woman for a long time, but you seem to notice that you wanted something more like will give you more time freedom, and you
Hmm.
found this business, and you've
Yeah.
been here for 6 years already, right? And
Yes.
you're still working on your job as a detective, so that's a good balance, I believe, right? Alongside your uh, I mean, being a wife and a mother at the same time, right? So
Hmm.
thank you so
That is
much for
true.
that, Coach Aronet. And let's get into the second question. And may I call on Chad to read a question for Coach Aronet?
Okay. So, hi again, Coach Araneth, and we're so happy and elated that you are our special guest today. So, this is my question. What inspired you to start your own digital business?
Wow, great question, guys. What inspired me the most was my desire to create a different future for my family and myself. That's one. As a working mom and an immigrant, right? We are all immigrant here. I
Mhm.
understood what it felt like to sacrifice working long hours and constantly try to balance everything at once.
Mhm.
Okay. That's why I wanted a way to create income without really sacrificing my entire life in the process. So I also started realizing how fast the world was changing. You know, the technology, the AI, the automation, and then the digital platforms were changing the way people work and build businesses. And I don't want to be left behind, you know?
Mhm.
And I knew I needed to learn these skills that could help me grow beyond my traditional income. So what for me, I become more open, you know. And one thing that really caught my attention was seeing ordinary people creating extraordinary results online from their phones, from their laptops
Mhm.
while traveling. You know, spending
Mhm.
more time with their families, building businesses without needing traditional storefront, right? And that's basically what we're doing right now. So for me, it wasn't really just about money anymore. It was about options. And
Mhm.
what are those options? The freedom, the time, the impact that I am creating, and the possibility of uh, building a life that I truly love.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I remember thinking that if others can do it, and I see all these people at the airport holding their laptops and they're working, you know, like, oh my gosh, I wanted to be like them. So,
Mhm.
and I said to myself, like, if people can learn how to do this, maybe I can do it too. So I said yes to possibly change my life. That's why I'm here now doing this business for 6 years. Yeah,
Thank you very much, Coach.
you're
Great.
welcome.
Thank you, Coach. So your motivation to get into the business was more on like uh, keeping track with what's going on the field of technology at the same time, time freedom, and
Hmm.
of course this business gives us that opportunity to achieve time freedom and being able to spend quality time with our loved ones. So I think you've been enjoying that because being there in the business for like 6 years already,
Yeah.
right? And I one thing I know about you also is that um, you have been giving that impact to a certain community somewhere in Africa. Am I right about
Yes. Yeah.
that? Okay.
So basically, because of this business, 5.5 years ago, with my mentor Bob Proctor, he was
Mhm.
supporting this unstoppable foundation in Kilifi, Kenya.
Mhm.
And I know it was not an accident why I stumbled off Bob Proctor. I know I truly believe that we're living in a 360 degrees because at a young age, I'm always a dreamer, right?
Mhm.
and then you can manifest anything in your life if you really put your mind towards it. And then my life back then was I came from a from poverty, very unfortunate situation. And then my life back then was I was walking probably 2 miles. I remember maybe 5 years old, 2 miles barefoot just to go and fetch water at the brookside. And when my mentor Bob Proctor introduced this Unstoppable Foundation, and I've been watching the video of this little girl walking 5 miles in the desert to go catch water where the
Mhm.
animals drink. Can you imagine that? So
Wow.
this is where animals drink, and they dig somewhere in that area just to fetch water, and then bring that water to the village
Mhm.
and put in a big bucket and going back again. And at the age of 10 years old, then the parents has to force the girls to marry an elderly guy because they couldn't afford to raise them.
Mhm.
So for me, that really touched my heart because I saw this. I was that girl, too, walking barefoot. And then that I made an irrevocable decision to become an ambassador of this foundation, and
Mhm.
that's where this journey started. So on behalf of my business, i I made a committed decision to support these families, because if you don't really support these families in Kilifi, Kenya, and if there's no money going in, it's not gonna work,
Mhm.
yeah, it's not gonna work for them. So yeah, so I'm very fortunate enough to be a part of this kids journey,
Mhm.
helping them in Kilifi. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not only about financial blessings, but also the opportunity to be of help to the community that we care about. So it's just like what you've been doing for the past 5 years, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So thank you so much, Coach Aronet. Then let's move on to our third question. I would like to call on um, Alma. Please read a question for Coach Aronet.
Oh, yeah. Um, my question for you, Coach, what are the features in digital business you enjoy the most?
Hmm. Wow, great question. One of the things I enjoy the most is the flexibility and leverage. That's the one. I love that this business allows me to work from anywhere while still being present with my family. And then the thing is, last year I traveled 7 countries, right?
Wow,
Helping the community
nice.
also. And I was able to bring my business with me. Or even though here at home, where I'm at home, sitting by the beach, or maybe in between appointments and picking up my kids, that's the flexibility that I want. I can still run my business from my phone, right? Another feature I truly enjoy is the personal development side of the journey.
Mhm.
This business forced me to grow mentally,
Mhm.
emotionally, spiritually, and financially. It really does taught me to be more confident, right? Oh my gosh, like I remember the first time when I went live, nobody is watching. Did I complain? No, because of my desire,
Relate.
yeah, to build that confidence. And here I am. It seems like parang ano na, parang natural na. Kasi the more it's a repetition, right? Repetition is the mother of learning. So the more you
Mhm.
do it, the more you're improving, the more you're building that confidence, and it become your second nature na, right? And then the
Mhm.
leadership, the discipline, and belief in myself that if other people can do this, I can do this too. And I also love the fact that we now live in a digital age where you message, you share your story, and your value can impact people globally, right? We're
Mhm.
not doing this. This is not a scam because of our voice, because of going live. Hello, everybody who is watching right now. We are creating massive impact globally. And honestly, one of my favorite parts is helping people realize that they are capable of more than they think. Watching someone go from fear to doubt into
Mhm.
confidence and possibility is one of the most rewarding things ever. And one more thing, guys. is if one person, and if this one person that I help become successful, that means I did my job. That
Mm-mm.
means I did my job as the mentor or as the coach. Or maybe, yeah, it's just the best feeling in the world knowing that you become a part of this someone else journey. Yeah.
Mhm. Alright, so ang dami talagang mga features sa business na ito na ma-enjoy ng bawat isa. Alright, so you said flexibility because you can just do it anywhere. Alright, so I saw you when you were in, was it in Fiji, coach?
Yes.
Yeah, so I saw you there with all your videos and you were able to do your business over there while you are, while in a conference for a certain gathering of online business owners in that side of the globe, right?
Yeah.
So stability is one of it's just one of those features that everybody can enjoy doing this business. You also mentioned personal growth, right?
Yes.
So there's a balance between growing personally as well as the opportunity to earn extra income or financial blessings,
That is
right?
correct. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Coach. So let's move on to our fourth question. I would like to call on Rosalind to read a question.
Okay, hi. Hi, Coach. Thank you for being here. Uh,
Welcome.
I have a question for you. What are the challenges you faced so far doing this business, and how do you handle it?
Wow. One of the biggest challenges I've faced has been overcoming my fear of doubt and the opinions of other people. That's one of the biggest challenges. Yes, whenever you decide to do something different, people may not always understand your vision in the beginning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, there were moments when I also questioned myself back then. Moments when that I don't feel uncomfortable, that I felt uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And then moments when balancing my corporate job, being a mom also, and being a business owner felt really overwhelming. Behind the smiles that people are seeing, they don't really see the behind the scene that is happening in my life.
Mhm.
I also had to learn patience because success is not built overnight. In the beginning, I gusto ko na magkapera. No, it wasn't like that. You have to really plant the seed and nurture it. Even though you don't see the plant yet, but the seed is doing its job and beneath the surface, right? So
Mhm.
this business really taught me that growth really requires consistency, emotional resilience, and talagang disiplina talaga. But what really helped me handle those challenges was my personal development journey. The routines, staying disciplined. I really trained my mind to think differently. It was the toughest thing that I had in the beginning because I had a lot of self image problem. So what I did, I really stay locked into my why, which is my kids. I learned
Mhm.
that challenges are not signs of quitting; they are the opportunities for me to grow into the best version, or yeah, the best version of myself. So it's really powerful, but once you know yourself better, and for me, like every challenge that can either break you or builds you, but I always end up deciding that I can truly take these challenges as a feedback or as an experience for me to become the best version of myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay guys, so narinig niyo na ang sinabi ni Coach Aronet. So she's a coach. She's been in the business for 6 years now, and she's the team leader of a big team, and then she started with fear on doing the business. And I'd like to believe that she gradually was able to, uh, overcome that fear. So you see, there's one thing about this business now. You really have the purpose of coming out of the comfort zone. Okay, learning how to do it, being able to discover na meron pala kayong na-discover sa sarili mo na magawa mo na hindi mo alam na magawa mo pala,
Yeah.
right? Things like that.
Tama.
So, and it's only possible in this business. This one is a
Mhm.
very good and smart option for people to consider for um, extra income or a smart plan B for those who are preparing for retirement, right?
Yes.
Okay, Coach Aronette, let's thank you so much for that sharing of your experience. Let's get into the next question, and I would like to call on Benji to read the question.
Hello, Coach.
Hello.
Napakasaya ko na nandito ka. Diyos ko, sikat ka na. Okay, here's my question. How do you keep your passion alive while going through some of the challenges?
I love that question. Alam nyo, talagang passion ko, why I keep it alive, because I am constantly really reconnecting to my vision and my purpose. I keep reminding myself, ano ba talaga ang purpose ko dito sa lupa? And that is the first thing that I always ask question kay Lord, ito, God, show me what I can help today. It's a really big thing na in my, um, this one. Hindi
Mhm,
nyo nakikita. But there you go. God, show me uh, who I can help today. So
mhm,
that is every time I wake up in the morning, Lord, who ano ba talaga ang who needs help from me today? Kasi I realized that my goal dito is to do my purpose work. And what are those purpose work? Is to really create impact one person at a time. Yun talaga. And also, I think about my children. I think about my future, the people I want to help, and the kind of life I want to create. Yun talaga. So, talaga ang ginagawa ko talaga is to protect my mindset every single day. To keep my passion alive. I stay away from those people who are no longer serving me. So, the only thing na ginagawa ko, so it's whether I read books, I listen to the training. I meditate a lot. I do
mhm,
gratitude writing, and I always surround myself sa mga positive people, because your environment is one key, that really help you to become to really to keep your passion alive. Kasi if you're surrounding yourself sa mga negative people, iba na ang pag-iisip mo. So that's
mhm,
why I become more intentional sa mga ginagawa ko araw-araw. And yeah, and always surrounding myself with people who inspire my growth.
mhm,
Ganun talaga. And there are some moments na hindi ako motivated, but I am so disciplined enough to go back into my vision, right? And honestly, seeing other people transform their life through this journey also continues na nai-inspire ako. So
mhm,
every breakthrough story, kasi we watch our masterminds meeting every single day, and these people, their story is the same as my story. It's just like different angle, right? And that really inspired me so much. That's the reason why from day one when I started this business, I never miss a mastermind. Kasi that's where I get my strength and to continue my journey dito sa doing my purpose work. I always keep reminding I'm here for my purpose work.
mhm.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
So inspiring.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Coach.
So, ang isa ko talagang na-notice kay Coach Aaron is she's very positive. All right. So I learned that from one of those online trainings that I joined in. All right. So that happens on a Saturday. and she believes in motivation and the positive things of gratitude and all that stuff. And she's very, I noticed in her that she's very organized, all right? So she really is a person who really, for her to say, to really ask God on what would be that someone that she can help on that day is something that's very positive that will make her keep going on a daily basis, right? Although there might be some instances na walang motivation, I think that's natural. Every single one of us has that status in life, like in a day or like anytime, right? But
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
her, as long as she has that belief in herself that she has a purpose every day for someone else that she can help with, that's the one thing that keeping her passion in this online business, despite the challenges.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Coach Aranet. Let's move on to our question number 6, and I'm going to call on again Eva. You read the
Eva.
question?
Okay, here you go. Could you discuss some significant moments or milestone you've experienced so far as a business owner?
Wow. Great question. So, wow, there have been many. There have been many meaningful moments in this journey. Uh, One is I become an international best-selling author. That was a
Mm,
huge milestone because it really,
Wow.
yeah,
Congrats.
because it really
Wow.
thank you. Because it really reminded me that ordinary people can create extraordinary things when they believe in themselves. Yeah,
mm,
hindi ko talaga nakikita na magiging writer ako, but because of my mentor, they believe in me. They see a potential in me, so they challenge me. Even though there are some moments that I want to give up, but they always keep reminding me na your voice could be an inspiration to other people. So sharing your story to the world can potentially heal themselves. That is, yan yung narinig ko sa mentor ko. So, and traveling while building my business online was another life-changing experience because it showed me what freedom can actually look like. Uh,
Oh, wow.
Whether I am doing it through Zoom calls from beautiful places like in Fiji, right? But it also allows me to travel and expand the level of my awareness to really help business partners internationally. Another one is meaningful milestone has been helping me transform, yeah, their lives. Yeah, yung mga hardworking parents, yeah. And then and honestly, one of the biggest milestone wasn't really financial, it was personal. I was realizing that I became someone stronger, more
mm,
disciplined, and more confident than the person I was before I started. Kasi back then, I don't
Very
even I don't even recognize the old version of me, right? So like
mm.
earlier, 5 minutes ago was totally different. It's this different Aranet, and it's gonna be different Aranet now. So that's why I keep celebrating myself every single day. It's not all about the big milestone. The money is there, but it's all about the impact that I am creating to the world. Yeah,
Wow. Thank you, coach.
nice.
you're
Oh,
welcome.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's very inspiring. So the good thing about this business is we're able to learn from the achievements, the successes of other business owners like Coach Aranet on how she make things work for her in her business, and that's something that we can learn also as we keep moving on, putting the effort in running our own business, right? So besides uh, achieving the goal of financial blessings, but also personal growth along the way, right?
Yes, that has been the game changer is mindset, yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Coach Arnett. And then we're hitting the 30-minute mark now, so we're gonna get into the last question for Coach Arnett before we say our parting words to our audience. So, Chet, would you like to read the last question for Coach Arnett?
Okay, so this is the last question for Coach. Any piece of advice you can offer to someone who would like to start their own digital business?
Ooh, my advice is simple. Do not wait until everything is perfect before you begin. I say
Mm,
most people stay stuck because they overthink everything, you know? But growth happens through actions, not waiting, right? So even though we are here sharing the business idea or this business
mm,
opportunity, if you are not here 100%, then it's not gonna work. And I remember this quote like, we can take the horse to the water, but you cannot force the horse to drink the water. So
mm,
even though we are sharing the business opportunity and you are okay, ang ganda naman yung ano, yung story niya, but if you are not taking action, it's not gonna work. It's only
mm,
you can take that action para ma-change naman yung buhay mo. So my
mm,
advice is make a decision. Take this business opportunity kasi hindi mo alam na this could be a huge potential that will change your life or maybe this could be the one na hinahantay mo na mag-a-answer sa mga prayers mo.
mm,
So, if I can do it, if we here na nakikita mo can do it, you can do it too. Kasi we are here to mentor you, we are here to guide you, and the training is world-class training because it's step by step, napaka-easy siya. And then we have a group of globally community that can hold you by the hand and help you na magiging successful sa business na ito.
That's fine.
There you go, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach Aaron. So that was very inspiring. So hindi only enough na makita mo na change ang buhay ng isang tao to this business, but also to make you successful, you have to take action. You have to put the effort in growing your own business. Of course, getting the help from a coach or a mentor, from the online training that we have access to. But then again, you also have to put the effort yourself to make
Yes.
you successful. Okay, so thank you so much, Coach Aranel, for being with us tonight. It was very enlightening and inspiring. So, guys, we're gonna say our parting words to our audience. What we're gonna tell them. Let's start with Eva. Ano masasabi natin itong audience, Eva?
Para sa mga audience, sana I hope you learn and you got a nugget and like what she said, within 6 years changed her life. And if you are also looking for a way, and this is it, this is it, like what I seen it and I took action. And like I'm still growing with the help in. So take action, guys. And you can reach me at evadclark.net or message me if my FB. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva. Vanji, ano masasabi mo sa ating audience?
Salamat po sa lahat ng nanood tonight at sa ating amazing guest na nag-share ng kanyang valuable insights. Ang dami naming natutunan sa iyo, Coach Aranet. Ay yung positivity, talagang contagious yun. Sana matutunan namin kung ano yung ginawa mo kay Bob Proctor. Yan talaga parang ang sarap matutunan ng lahat ng yon kasi madalas tayo yung bang parating nag-iisip ng takot muna. Yun ang nag-ano sa atin bago tayo mag-jump in sa mga bagay na makakapag-boost ng ating sarili. Doon, ang dami naming natutunan dun sa ganon. Sa'yo. Ang sarap pakinggan ng mga ganong ano at mananatili sa aking kaisipan yon. And for those of you who are inspired and want to join our business, pakibisita lang po ang aking website. Ang website din ng mga kasama namin na nandito ngayon na makikita nyo sa description sa aming panel. Sa screen, nandyan yan. Don't hesitate to reach us out. At sabay-sabay tayong gumalaw simula ng ating digital journey. Again, once again, this is Vanji Enriquez. Salamat po sa inyong lahat and good night.
Right, maraming salamat, Vanji. But before we move on, I would like to shout out those who are with us tonight in the comment. Cyril is with us. Thank you, Cyril, for being with us.
Hi,
Um,
Hi,
Cyril.
Cyril. Thank
Hi,
you.
thank you.
Cyril.
Carmen Gilia Miora, just watching from JP. That should be Japan, right? Thank you,
Yeah, that's
Carmen, for watching
Japan.
us. And yes, that's Carmen. Thank you so much. All right. Higala Rosalyn, sa may kasimplinin mo sa atong audience.
Good evening again, everyone. And first of all, thank you very much sa Coach Aranet sa pagsali mo or paggis mo ngayong tonight. And sa lahat na nanood dito sa live namin ngayon, sana po ay kayo ay na-inspired sa magandang story ni Coach Aranet. Ang masabi ko lang ay, don't quit na ay huwag na kayong maghantay na sa tamang moment. Ngayon na ang moment na mag-action ka mo. So, uh, DM me or reach out to my website is www.rosalind-digital.com or direct message me. So, I will guide you. Tudloan ta mo kung saan pagsugod ani. Thank you very much.
Daghang salamat, Rosalyn. Alma,
Sorry. Thank you. Wow. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good evening again. So, sana may natutunan din kayo sa mga na discuss namin or especially kay Coach Erene dahil naka-inspired sa business na ito. Marami kang matutunan, marami kang ma- marami kang matutunan nito. Hindi lang sa pirahan, lahat. At kung gusto niyo mag-curious talaga, talagang dito, magpili ka lang sa amin dito sa funnel. Pero, ano, ako pala dito, kung gusto niyo, connect message me or go to my profile. Be curious and act now. So you can reach me my website www.alma-mary.com. And good night.
right, thank you, Alma. Chat,
Hello, and again, thanks again, Coach Aranet, for being our guest. Alam mo nyo, ang ganda-ganda talaga ng sinabi ni Coach Aranet na it's time actually to start now. Huwag ka nang mag-intay pa. And then, baka ito yung talagang sagot na hinahanap mo. So, for those watching with us right now, what about trying to explore this kind of opportunity? And you can reach us. So, below, you can see our website. So, anyone here can answer kung ano man yung mga queries mo. For mine, so my website is www.costodigital.com. Sana ma-inspired kayo sa aming sharing ngayong araw na ito. Salamat at magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
thank you, Chat.
Salamat.
So there you go, guys. So narinig niyo na ang si Coach Aronet with all her thoughts and expertise and her own experience sa business. I'm sure you were inspired by that. So sa mga malapit nang mag-retire or mga retirees na, if you're looking for some extra income, this is the best opportunity for you guys. You can reach out to any one of us in the panel, or if you want to reach me out, you can register your name and email address on my website www.sakmamuchadigital.com. Maraming salamat for being with us tonight. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tonight. Say goodbye to everybody. Thank you, Coach Aranet. Thank
Po.
you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Bye,
Take
Yes.
everyone.